My name is Sean.
What we like to play?
Oh.
Because I like to play a lot of things, but what am I good at?
I like to play guitar. I'm good at piano.
No, you're not.
I'm not good at piano.
You're not good at piano.
Reverse day. No. My name's Sean. I play guitar. And I like to play guitar.
Yes. My name is Joel, and I sing, but I like to play piano. I'm not that good.
So how's the tour been so far?
The tour has been fantastic.
Fantastic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna poke me in the eye. I don't know what's going on here.
It's been cool because it's different than the other tours that we did previously because there's a lot of new faces. So we're playing for a lot of people
fans
who are
that,
not the Century fans,
which is cool.
which is cool. It's
Because
just
then you get to play new songs that no one's heard, and then they're just like, I'm gonna put my hand on my chin and think about this one for which is good. It means that we're meeting new people. New people's a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what goes into the writing process? Like, what inspires you?
What inspires us? A lot of things inspire us. I mean, I think on the last record, well, the Tulumback EP was a lot of relationship breakup stuff. The new record that we're going to be putting out shortly is a lot more about us writing as a band for the first time, and really about just, still there's definitely a lot of relationship stuff in there, but more emphasized on being a little bit more hopeful. There's a lot more about rebounding from things as opposed to being pissed off.
Yeah, it's not just about. It's not so relationship based. There's some other spunky songs in there that have nothing to do with love. Because it's not all about love.
Sure.
Okay, who are your favorite artists growing up?
Growing up, my favorite artist growing up was, I was really into Green Day. That was the first cassette that I purchased. I was really into classic rock bands because my dad was into that stuff, so like Led Zeppelin and The Who and the Beatles and just a lot of bands from the 60s and 70s I think was a big influence on me. And prog rock, progressive rock.
I kind of more had to discover music on my own. My dad, because I didn't really like the music that my parents listened to, so I was big on Blink-182 when I was, first starting off with music. I like Incubus was another big one for me. Yeah, that's probably it. Jimmy Eat World was another big one too.
Okay, since the Hopeful Romantic Sampler has been out for about 9 months, is the next step to release like a full length?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
We had planned on releasing our full length a lot sooner, but things have kind of...
There were several setbacks.
Setbacks for things, and yeah, the full length is supposed to come out within the next 2 months, so there you go.
I'll be getting that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a 16 project which gave listeners free tracks of B-sides, covers, and other songs. Do you feel this was a beneficial project that created positive feedback for the band?
Yeah, it was actually, the original idea behind it was just to kind of keep momentum going for the band, because I think we knew we were going to put out a record, but we wanted to find a way to get a lot of this other music out there that either was, or just music out of us while we had this downtime. So we thought it would be kind of cool to do something that would be free and put out music in a different way, and I think it was something that really caught on, and it was really successful for us. And but there was no, the real intent behind it was just to kind of get something out of us and be able to cover some songs and do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, it was fun. We got to cover songs. We got to do things acoustically, which we were fans of. We had just gotten off of a tour where we did a lot of acoustic shows, so I think we were definitely into doing the acoustic stuff. And it's free music, people get music for free somehow anyway, so
yeah,
why not get it from the source?
Okay, how would you describe your band to people who have never heard of you?
To people that have never heard of us, we're a pop rock band we love a little bit of funk.
A little bit of funk, a little bit of hip hop sensibility. Alex, because of Alex.
Only because of Alex. And yeah, I don't know. We get that question a lot, and I usually don't have I never have a good answer.
Like, describe it in like 3 words.
3 words. Awesome Townville.
Okay.
Bill.
If your band was the baby of 2 other bands, who would your parents be?
All right, that's.
I think if our parents would be.
I think.
I would say if you took Jimmy World and what? Because that's kind of. I would say because we get or Maroon 5 because this is bigger.
Yeah, we do.
If we do like more, if you took Maroon 5 and Jimmy World and mush them together, I think that's a good.
Yeah.
If people were to, that's what we get.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
good.
think that, but that's what we get.
That's what we get the most.
So how do you prepare yourself before you go on stage? Like, do you have any pre-show rituals?
We try and do a different pre-show ritual like every tour now. Just something to kind of keep it fresh. We don't have like a set one. We just like pick it usually the night of the first show, and then we try and stick with it as long as we can. And sometimes they're absolute failures, and sometimes they're really good. And
the only constant with the pre-show rituals is it's always really weird.
Yeah, it's the idea is to make it as uncomfortable as possible.
Yeah.
So that way we get
like
a laugh out
in
of it.
past tours we had Will from Cartel didn't really know. He was in the room for one of our warm-ups one time and he didn't really know what to say or do. He just kind of was. I think he felt a little awkward. He was just laughing.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, we would sing.
We would sing POD's We Are the Youth of the Nation.
Youth of the Nation.
Youth of the Nation.
Song.
But we did it in our own way.
In our own way, yeah. And it's
So.
just, you know, we just like to do uncomfortable
Keep it
things.
fresh. Keep it fresh. That's the key.
Okay. What has been your biggest wow moment so far?
Biggest wow moment. I don't know. We've had a lot of really awesome wow moments. Like I think there are a lot of dates on that main tour where we would walk on stage and it would be pretty.
Actually, New York City, last time when we played with the main.
At the Gramercy Theater.
Oh, I was there.
That show.
That
was pretty.
That was a fun show.
Awesome for us.
Canada was always cool because
We never
it's
been
just
there.
a little. It's just a little cooler to see the Canadian kids singing along and knowing all the words because we had never really toured to Canada. I almost said Canada before. So
just make because you're wanting to say Canadian bacon, but you don't want to say Canadian, so you say Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
But yeah, we really. I would say that was a big wow one, especially even just getting there, like arriving at the venue and the amount of like people that knew just of the band itself that was a crazy experience for us. So.
Okay, if you had to cover one song on stage for the rest of your life, what would it be?
For the rest of our lives, Kiss from a Rose. Oh yeah, that. Oh, Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears. What is the name of that song?
Head Over Heels.
Head Over Heels. I like that song a lot.
Yeah, because I could hear that piano riff every night and it wouldn't bother me.
The guitar riff? Yeah.
Everything in that song.
Okay, what's the most listened to song or album on your iPod right now?
I don't own an iPod. I don't own an iPod. No, but if
Sean's too hipster for iPods.
Too cool.
Yeah, they're too technological.
Yeah.
Maybe if they put them on tape one
He
day.
listens to records. Vinyls.
I don't actually. I don't listen to any music.
Sean,
I carried his
listens
mouth.
to whatever we're listening to in the van.
Yeah. We listen to the Killers a lot. I know that the newer Killers record, Day and Age, we listen to a lot.
Killers,
big Killers
is
fans.
playing a lot. Third Eye Blind.
Third Blind.
Yeah.
Alright. Finish the sentence. When I was 17,
When I was 17, I'm trying to think. Where was I? 17 was that junior year of high school? Senior year.
I don't know.
I was pretending to go to school.
Pretending?
Well, because I only went to one class a day.
Yeah.
So I guess that counts as pretending.
Too cool for school.
No, I just did. It was done, and I had to still. I just wanted to stay a senior, so I just took a class for no reason, just so I could have to go to college.
You only had to go to one class.
Class.
Wow. You're lucky.
It was great.
When I was 17, I was a senior in high school. I had dyed black hair.
Really?
And
Did you have black hair then? You had that weird red.
It was gone. Yeah.
You had that weird red thing.
I didn't know completely who I was. For the record, I do not like peaches. Or anything peach flavored, for that matter.
For the record,
Peach flavored.
For the record, I am prematurely bald. That's not true. That's not true.
It's like you still got hair out there.
No, I don't know.
For the record,
For the record.
I would never name my daughter Peggy.
For the record, I would never. Why are we always going with I would never?
Yes.
It's just a thing to say. For the record, I really like all vegetables. I like all of them. There's not one I haven't met a vegetable.
Brussels sprouts.
Love Brussels sprouts. A little butter on those.
I just had Brussels sprouts. They were fine.
It's butter, by the way.
It's butter.
Say you need her and just be there, get her to stay. Don't let love get